Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing great today. We'll have another game from CDRridg1 from the BWSO clan, and the very first time I featured this guy, I just did a random search on World of Tank replays and I found him. And he was in his AT7 and he had one of the most amazing games I've ever seen. And I'll leave a link to it here up in the corner so you can go check that out. And also I'll leave a link in the description to it. It's just phenomenal. And today, he's in the 88, which is the tier 6, and he's going to go to town with this thing and literally and basically cork up the whole approach to his base. So great game, CDRridg1. Thank you so much for sending it to me, sir. I really do appreciate it. Y'all, I hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So this is the assault version of this Erlenberg map, and I really dig it. And the defending team always spawns on the north side, and then the enemy team attacks from the south. I'm going to make this mini map a little bit bigger here in a second. I guess he likes to play with it minimized. This is a tier 5 through tier 6 match. He's top tier, which is a great place to be. He's in the tier 6 88, which is if you're going down the Badger line, there's the map's a little bit bigger. Got this thing 2 marked, so he's obviously pretty good in it. And if you haven't checked out the AT7 game on the Abbey map, I'll leave a link to it, man. It's just out of this world. So great game there. His team's going to disperse as you would normally expect, except for the OI experimental going and hiding in the water down that A line, or the 1 line, which is kind of weird. But nevertheless, that's where he's headed to. His team. It's going to have a really good showing down the 0 and 9 line, and it's going to be him, as you can see, the M6 and the KV 220-2 going into the city down the main road. So we've got 4 tanks headed over to the castle, and he's got a pile of them sitting up to guard this the 0 and 9 line, which is typically the enemy will push up to. And the enemy's got attacked. The way they win is either they kill all your teammates or they capture the base. So they can't sit back and let they have to attack. And I like this version better than I do the encounter, the free for all of the encounter. I'm not really a fan of that. I guess it's just my nature. I like structure, and chaos is. I'm not a really fan of chaos, and that's what those encounters is just pure madness, and I just don't dig it. So I don't find that to be fun. I guess it doesn't suit my play style, I suppose. What the KV2 and the Cheeto and everybody's ganged up on the poor M6. He's dead, and so CDRridg1 has decided, and a good thing too, it's time to back up and reposition and present a little bit more of a difficult target. And the wall kind of turns. Has a little bit of bend to it, so it makes it a little bit tougher for Artie to sling around in here. He's going to have to reposition to really get it over here to where CDRridg1 is sitting. And there's a Cheeto. I don't guess he realizes that his turret is exposed, and CDRridg1's putting one on top of the other here. And he's dead, which is beautiful. And that's his first kill. And here in a little bit, you're gonna have the KV1 SA, and then the KV1. The KV1S, man, there's a whole bunch. Man, there's so many KVs now. I mean, they're hard to keep track of, aren't they? There's at least 5 of them. And CDRridg1 just told him, "Hey, man, just chill out. Let them come to you." And he's showing a little bit of leadership here in this game. It's like, as you can see, his team is pushing that 0 and 9 line like bosses, man. There's like the enemy team hasn't even showed up to contest it. That's really strange. It's hard to win a game when you give up a flank. Even when you're trying to attack, it's like you still got to cover your flanks. Which looks like the T-78 and M10 RBFM are on the hill. And they're trying to get the BWSO and the SU to move up. BWSO's not going to have any, and he's not going to move it, not even twitch a muscle, I don't think. Maybe he's AFK. I don't know. They're going to be giving him the business here in a little bit. Here, well, at least there at the end. So Commander Ridge 1's backing up. I guess he finally realizes, man, if I get caught out in the open, he's going to be just hammered. Because they'll be can easily get around. You know, that's the beauty of this particular tank and this line of tanks is give them the front and then give them the gun. And that's exactly, you know, but you give them the sides, you're going to lose almost every time. And he's working these KVs over like they stole something. But they're sitting out in front of his gun, and that's exactly what he needs them to do. Just park out in front of his gun and let him go to work. And he's just nom, just tearing these dudes to pieces. Oh, you gotta hit that. Don't hit the I guess the gun mat is got a little bit on, plus he's probably got turned just a little bit, giving him a little bit of an angle. But he hit that there you go. He's hitting that cupola of the KV-1 S. And there you go. There's a KV-1. I guess that was the new 5-year reward tank. I mean, autoloader KV. It looks like he's probably on a reload, maybe. He's going to the garage now. He's dead. So that guy's been in the game for over 5 years at least to get that tank, the autoloader. And so that was his second and third kill. So both of those KVs are out of the game. There's still a KV-2 over here somewhere, and there you go. The SU-8 is flung around over here, and if he gets up next to this wall, he's gonna be tough to hit. The dude's the SU-8's on a reload, and I suppose he's probably gone dark by now. See, the enemy Firefly just died. He was sitting out in the open. Looks like the PZ. There's the KV. There's the KV-2. Nice. Hits the KV-2 for 135. The KV-2 is going to hit the wall right there. See, it's almost like, you see what I'm saying? He's kind of almost like around the corner. The wall is not straight. It has a little bit of a curvature to it, which is going to gives him some cover. He's pulled up here, seeing if he can catch a working angle on this KV-2. Where is the enemy team at? Well, we know there's at least 3 of them that went to the castle. There was a PZ-4H that got spotted in the back, then the KV-2. But he's telling his team, patience, y'all, just be patient. And there's the SU-2 122. And I think he's the guy that's going to come over here and kind of proxy spot Commander Ridge 1 here. He's not going to get spotted himself. This is the weird part. I think he proxies. I think he's the dude that proxies him. But at the same time, Commander Ridge 1 doesn't proxy him, which is odd to me. Unless he just picked out a pixel. Maybe he sees his gun barrel or something. But he's going to get spotted here in just a second. It's kind of weird. If somebody sees something different, leave it in the comments. Let me know, which is very possible. Maybe I'm missing something. But the SU-2 122 is going to show himself here in a minute. Or the dude just went and just flat out spotted him, and he in Commander Ridge 1 can't see him because of the curvature of that wall there. Maybe that's what it is. Now it's just a waiting game. Coming up on almost 2.5 minutes left in the game, so they gotta make a move. If they're gonna try to win this, they better start doing something, and they're going to here in just a second. And there you go. So he gets spotted. They don't see who spotted him. I'm assuming he went through that opening down there. Yeah, because somebody flung around over this way. So it looks like maybe somebody picked him up, but he's not spotted yet. Looks like somebody was trying to fling around where the KV-2 was sitting. Still nothing. Really strange. And there you go. Here's the PZ. The PZ's pulling up. Just past the 2-minute mark. Tracks the PZ, looks like. Here comes the KV-2 122. Or the SU-2 122. And along with the KV-2. The KV-2 is going to come up here and put a walloping on him here in just a second. takes out the KV, kicks out the SU. The KV2 just smashed him for 672 and is running away, which he should, because he doesn't. He's got to get his tank reloaded. He's got a pretty long reload as compared to this AT8, and he's beating this PZ up like he stole something. And he's down to 84 hit points. Almost coming up on the 1 minute mark. Clock's about to start ticking. 8 seconds left before we get to the 1 minute mark. He's looking for this KV2. I'm assuming that the KV2 ran up here to get up to finish a reload. $50 seconds left. Telling the BWSO to wake up. KV2's go take a shot and takes out CDRridg1, but that doesn't matter, man. The game's over with. He's getting some spot and assist damage. An enemy team just decided not to play the game. It looks like at least half the team, the remaining teammates, didn't even get involved in it, and that's going to be 20 seconds left, coming up on the 20-second mark. And there's the BWSO chilling. M44. OI experimental. Yeah, that's pretty funny to me. In 3 seconds. And that's it, man. Great game, dude. That's the beauty of Assault, man. They got to do something. So here we go. He got Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Fighter for 5 kills, Fire for Effect and High Caliber. You did 2,862 damage by shooting your gun, and 670 assist damage for a combined 35-32. You blocked 510, 5 kills. You killed the Cheeto, the KV1 SA, the KV1S, the SU2 122 double-barreled Tier 5 TD, and then the PZ 4H there. And you made 67,000 credits, man, which is beautiful. So great game, man. You basically corked that whole road there for the majority of the game. All the important part of the game, you corked that road and didn't let them get past you, and pretty much it didn't stymie their whole thing. If they'd have come up centered, you probably would have won. So outstanding game, man, all the way around once again. So thank you so much for sending the game to me, CDRridg1. I really do appreciate it, man. And y'all, I hope you enjoyed it. And if it wasn't complete trash due to me, please consider giving it a thumbs up and leave a comment for CDRridg1 for once again another great game. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you feel so inclined. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me and watching this game. I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.